Welcome. This episode we're going to have a look at individual offense and defense. First up, we have tennis ball handle. All athletes will have a tennis ball and a basketball and will spread out across the court where they can work on throwing and catching the tennis ball while dribbling their basketball. Advance the drill by getting the athletes to throw the tennis ball in the air and then perform crossover moves such as a regular crossover, going between the legs and behind the back. Make it competitive and encourage the athletes to go as fast as they can. Once you've done this, you can add some of the moves together and get the athletes to throw the tennis ball up in the air and perform a double crossover, or you can get the athletes to throw the ball up in the air and do a crossover followed by between the legs and then behind the back. Next, we have the army drill, which is working on defensive conditioning. The athletes will spread out across the court in rows and follow the coach's instruction. The coach points a direction, then they will take 2 slides in that direction and then slide back to that starting position. If coach yells out right or left, then they will turn over that shoulder and quickly jump back to that starting position. If the coach yells out rebound, then they will jump up and get a rebound. If the coach yells out down, then they will get on the floor and put their chest on the ground and quickly jump back up. And if the coach yells out close out, they will close out an imaginary player in front and then drop back to their starting position. The coach will keep track of the time, which will vary depending on the athlete's conditioning. Next up, we have the volume layup drill. There will be 2 lines at halfway, one in the middle of the court and the other on the sideline. The players on the sideline will start with the basketball, pass it to the player in the middle, and then sprint to the hoop for a layup. Players in the middle, once they catch the ball, they will take one dribble before they get to the 3-point line and then pass to their teammate who's cutting to the hoop for a layup. As a team, we'll keep track of the score while we work on various types of finishes. For the first minute, it will be a regular layup. For the second minute, the athletes will sweep towards the middle and do a layup on the front of the hoop. For the third minute, the athletes will run towards the baseline and finish with their baseline hand. The fourth minute is a reverse layup. And the final minute, the balls will start in the middle and then get passed to the outside and back. And the player in the middle will finish on the front of the hoop. This is a great drill to work on the athlete's conditioning while getting up volume layups in a short amount of time. Next, we have the line shooting drill, where everyone will have a basketball except for one player who's at the front of the line. The first player will start the drill off by cutting to the opposite side of the split line, where they will receive a pass and then turn and shoot on the hoop. After passing, each player will sprint to the opposite side and then catch pass to shoot on the hoop. Next, we are working on using ball screens. We start off in a 1-on-1 setting where there's one offensive player and one defensive player, plus some cones or a chair or a bin, which can be used as a screener. The defensive player is not allowed to go underneath the screen or make contact with the screen, while the offense is to be as patient as they need to be to create an advantage. To advance the drill, you will now have another offensive player who will run up and set the screen. Encourage the offensive player to use the screen effectively. They must call out their move, whether they sit down and wombat on the spot or snake across to the other side. They can also twist or flip the screen if required. Advance the drill by making it 3-on-3. Encourage the player with the ball to use their vision when coming off the screen. Find the open shot. Thank you for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed and got some ideas out of the drills that we have shared. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos.